Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' was cracking his G about to react to this album and preach bed is titled Self-Snitching. Andrew Tate admits to being a PDF file and he gets new charges. What? This doesn't surprise me based on the things that he said in the past. Very suspect. Was he saying that women by the time they 21 they old or something like that? So yeah, I'm not surprised. But sure, let's hear what was said. Let's watch.
Tates? Yeah, they back in jail.
They back in jail.
Only for 24 hours. But what's really important is they're being charged with new additional stuff. So you know what? We told you guys this was going to happen.
No.
Yes.
No.
With these kinds of investigations, I think people expect charges to be instantaneous, but that's just not the way police investigations work, especially not ones on this governmental scale. Even look at the FBI. The FBI builds a case for 4 or 5 years before they charge someone.
True.
And when they charge you, best believe they bring the whole fucking roof down. That's why generally governmental charges from like big organizations like the FBI or things like that always stick, is because they've done a lot of investigating. They've pulled on every thread. And what ends up happening generally with a lot of like criminal organizations, which is what they're alleging Andrew Tate's part of, is that when they pull on one thread, all of a sudden they start finding different threads, and they find like, oh, organized crime, money laundering, tax evasion, whatever it might be. And so that's why, irrespective of how you feel about the investigation, when these things take a long time for charges to be laid, it's not because they don't have a case. That's why they would say here in the States specifically, it's like they bring a RICO charge against you, it's already over, because they already got everything they need. They got snitches, they got wiretaps, they got bank transfers, they got phone records, right? They generally do things the same way. When they run into RICO on you boys, okay, when they're trying to take out a criminal organization, the process is slow. It is slow and long, but they gonna get your ass.
When they run a RICO on your ass. You said that like they was running a train. Huh?
Yeah. It feels like it. Because they're running over 20, 30 people. So if you're unaware, Andrew Tate, all right, everyone's favorite sex offender, is facing a tremendous amount of jail time. That's what he is, man. You have to remember, I'm not saying he's guilty because they found him guilty. I'm saying he's guilty because he self-snitched.
He said it.
Yeah, I heard him admit
is the fact that they're being alleged to have trafficked underage people. Don't ask me. Just watch them talk.
2 girls have claimed Andrew Tate approached them on social.
Oh, I don't know if he's talking about this particular situation, but I was referring to the past when we heard him, we heard the audio of him basically admitting to doing a lot of those horrible crimes. So that's what I was going based on and saying that, yeah, he sounds guilty because he admitted to a lot of it. This, though, I don't know.
Media, when they still attended school.
PhD is a pimp and hose degree.
So the recruitment process is, you message them on Instagram.
I was contacted by Andrew Tate, the older of the Tate brothers, 3 years ago when I was just 16.
Daria was 16 when she says she received a private message on Instagram 2 years ago from Andrew Tate's account. It read simply, Romanian girl, followed by a strawberry emoji.
What do you inbox the woman? I live in Bucharest, Romania, but it doesn't matter if I'm in London, Bucharest, Moscow, anywhere I am. I just say, Bucharest, question mark, or Moscow, question mark, or London, question mark. Sometimes, because like I said, intrigue, I'll put a completely pointless emoji on the end. Some cherries, or an orange, or a strawberry.
I asked around to my other friends and my classmates, who were also 15, 16 at the time, and a couple of them also told me they received messages.
So I messaged her, she's like, I'm only 16. I was like, give a fuck. Not me.
It was a pretty well-known fact that he had kind of a network of young girls.
Oh my God.
For you. You've got a fit sister who's 16, maybe.
Muslims have the best frame on earth. I want a virgin wife at 16 who's going to obey me. That's what I want.
You know, you said it looks like I'm in a teenage girl's bedroom?
Yeah.
To some people, that would be an insult, but to me, I find that quite flattering, to be honest. You know, like, that's exactly what you expect.
I'm fucking all these 15-year-old...
You know who one of the guys was? That
Oh
was
my God.
You know how Candace always defending this guy? Yeah. It's because her husband's really good friends with this dude. So she's talking about he's such a good man. Yo, if they weren't buddy or part of the same fucking scam, these people would never associate with a dude like this who's a self-proclaimed pimp, loves to bang 15, 14-year-old, 16. They don't care. Bro, that's when I see a conservative and they defend Andrew Tate, I know they have no principles or values. Because literally his whole life has been the antithesis of any kind of conservative, traditional value. Dude's
If you support this man, you're a fucking disgusting little rat. This is gross. I've heard him say some wild shit, but I've never heard him say anything like this. This is insane. Why haven't I heard about this sooner? I reacted to so many Andrew Tate vids. Again, I'm pretty sure he said something about, oh, you old by the time you 2021. So definitely was side-eyeing him and was like, this is giving, weirdo behavior. But I didn't hear him speak about anybody under the age of 18.
Pimping girl
but
was defrauding men. Basically, he himself admits too.
I had these guys selling their houses, life savings, loans, all of it to me. Give me it all.
You feel bad or not?
Fuck no. Give me solitary.
I don't care. I used to take lonely men and take hundreds of thousands for them through my webcam business, and I enjoyed it because give me your money, you're a piece of... What kind of moral person does that? But
I've got my bottom, Vivian. So Vivian here, that's how it started. I met Vivian in Slovakia. We had a long-term relationship thing. I was living in England. I moved her to England to be with me to start doing my webcam company. So Vivian's been with me 6 years.
So he's been with Vivian for 6 years, right?
Vivian's younger. Vivian's like 21.
Vivian's 21, and at this point he's been a girlfriend for 6 years.
There's a video from 10 years ago that showed me in a sexual act with one of my ex-girlfriends. There's a video from 10 years ago that showed me in a sexual act with one of my ex-girlfriends. From 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
Hey, you stupid. I didn't say the word listen. Did I say listen?
Hello everyone, I just wanted to say something about the video that's been released recently about me and my ex-boyfriend Andrew Tate. Andrew is my still great friend. What you guys saw in the video is just what we used to do. It was just pure. He's a great guy. He would never hurt anyone.
There's a video from 10 years ago that showed me in a sexual act with one of my ex-girlfriends.
A literal fucking teenager, bro.
Why are you getting hit?
You do the math.
I've never heard about that video either or saw it. This is disgusting.
I don't wanna.
She was basically 14, 15 when they got into a relationship. That means when did he start talking to her?
When she was 14.
Or earlier.
Earlier, yeah.
Depending on how long that shit took. Think about that. Think about this.
Coconuts in Barbados. You know, so far, we haven't said what we thought.
These people are fucking gross, man.
We didn't say what we thought. We didn't say nothing about that.
Does he
I
have
didn't say it. He
kids?
didn't say it. We just gave you facts.
Exactly.
Not facts are coming up from us, but facts are coming from them. Just based on the
Because that's what his little fanboys be trying to say. Well, y'all just lying on him and y'all da-da-da. These are the facts that are being presented. He's saying these things out his own mouth. Who's lying on him or painting him out to be this person? He's painting himself out to be this person. Y'all are brain dead.
If you still defend him,
just think about a old bald head ass nigga like this fucking your little sister, your 14-year-old sister, your little cousin, or your daughter if you got kids. Would you be cool with that? If you wouldn't be, then you shouldn't be in support of somebody like this. This is disgusting. A child, and then you pimp them on top of that. I mean, it was already horrible enough when, I assumed he was pimping out adults, but you were pimping out fucking teenagers? Bro, throw him under the jail.
if you still defend him,
that is so horrible.
you're a whole ass creep.
Exactly.
You're as bad as him. To me, if after seeing
your
this,
hard drive needs to
like,
be searched.
Well, there's something really wrong with you. What were you saying?
These guys all the type of people who defend him are anti-establishment. They want to stop it. They have a problem with Epstein and all that. They want to stop it. They have a problem with Epstein and all this stuff. I'm like, what did Epstein do?
Well, I mean, he had a whole organization about trafficking and
getting young girls and putting them on islands.
PDF.
And isn't that exactly what Tate's doing? So because Tate repeats what they like, they defend him, but they whine about Epstein and people like Epstein all the time. Tate is no different. Tate's no different. He's just changed his grift. He realized he was going to go under, so he changed his plan. He realized there's more money with Hustlers University getting tens of millions from fucking weirdos who think they're going to learn something and somehow better than college, right? So he just changed his grift. He changed his lingo. He's all about male self-improvement and all this other stuff. Back in the day, he was loving the fact that he was taking lonely men's money. He didn't give a shit. They want to protect kids. They want to protect kids, but they didn't mind going after little teenagers and converting them for their operation. Okay?
That's terrible.
Listen to this.
It's like taking the virginity of a really beautiful woman. I get to have this experience and no one else gets to have it again. It is a little bit better, but the real pleasure is in the fact that somebody else would love to have this, and I get it. That's why this is good.
That makes sense. I'll give you that. I agree with that.
But when you are in the true abundance mindset of you can have the pick of the crop, you can have the world's most attractive women. I mean, one of my main chicks has 200,000 Instagram followers, and I took her virginity when she was 17. It's an abundance mindset. I have so many girlfriends, and so many wonderful girlfriends, and so many virgins. She was a Polish virgin. Man, it hurt her at every moment that I was doing it, but it felt good for me, so who gives a shit?
Oh, I hate these people. This is so
what, they got money
gross.
laundering on him now, which we told you guys they were going to do. Why? Because this dude admitted to money laundering. Not because I think so. It's in his own shit. Look.
He gave a class on how to.
And if you say anything about, well, in Romania, the age of consent is 6 years old, you're a fucking weirdo. and your hard drive needs to be searched. You're a fucking weirdo. Let's see if you're singing that same tune if you have a daughter. A daughter. Or would you be okay? Answer that. Fuck all the age and this is okay. If you have a daughter, a 16-year-old daughter, would you be okay with her getting fucked by a bald-head ass, old-ass nigga in his 40s? That you would be cool with that? I guess. Take my daughter. Gladly. Please. It's the age of consent. It's cool, right? Would you be okay with that? Answer that question. That's what we really want to know.
And the prime example of how he was doing it was him. Same thing with the other stuff.
So we did this video a while back. Now I want you guys to see this, okay? Not my opinion about him doing the money laundering. This is him. So Andrew Tate says, "You're not stupid," and he's talking to one of the victims. "You're not stupid, and you can probably guess how I make so much money. I have to hide what I'm really doing." And the victim says, "Webcam?" And he says, "I've been doing this for a long time with a team of girls working on video chat. The company was fake, but this is how I laundered my dirty money. Some of the girls who worked for me, I use them to do other things, to move money or illegal things, documents, and I will never do that with you." Basically telling the girl. So, what do you think happens? When they grab his cell phone, they look through all the records, they see these texts, what do you think they start doing? They start pulling financial records. They start demanding that banks send them stuff because they think this is part of a criminal investigation. The reason why he got charged for the other stuff and not this until now is because the process for actually finding every detail that they need to confirm the money laundering, because it's part of a larger criminal network. You think Andrew Tate and his 5 subordinates are the only ones getting charged? No, there's other people on the other end of this who are getting charged. Yeah, do I believe that these guys go for underage women? Absolutely. Like I said, dudes who obsess with going after virgins, dudes who obsess with 16, 15, close to line, do you think they actually care if the girl's a year or 2 below it? Do you think they care if it's illegal? They already say they don't care about the law. They don't care about rules. I don't feel bad for these guys being in jail. They chose Romania. They think it's a fucking joke. This is them talking about what they think about the law.
And Romanian court, so this is, oh no, not a court in Romania. They're corruption-free, as the old know. They put me in jail. They'll walk in there, they'll pile money like this. Boom, this is hose, this sells mine. I'm ready, put me in there. I don't give a fuck. I think they're court. Get me out of jail. The law says you're guilty. I said get me out of jail. Don't go see a lawyer to talk about the law. I have committed multiple felonies. How much does it cost to make this all go away?
Like I said, I don't feel bad for these guys.
What are we talking about?
These guys are scumbags. Okay? By their, not by
I said it all the time. What are we talking about?
They're scumbags. And anyone who sits here, any grown man who wants to sit here and advocate for dudes who love taking the virginities of 14, 15-year-olds while they're in their mid-30s, any dude who wants to advocate that, I hope I lose you as a fan too.
Yeah,
y'all some
fuck
weirdos,
out of here.
okay? And all these dudes clamoring for this stuff, just say you don't give a shit about women. They say, that's fine. Just say that, okay? Say that. Just move on. So we just know you hate ladies. Just say that. But I'm not interested in having a conversation with people who want to just do this whole running in defense for sex offenders, for dudes who obsess over having underage women. These guys are sex offenders, and that's what they are. So that's what I think about this.
Period.
What you think about this?
Coconuts in Barbados.
Hey, listen, I'm the guy behind the scenes. Sorry.
Do not bring these niggas into it. Okay, I'll finish.
Jail. Throw away the key. That's all I gotta say about that.
Hey guys, and there's way more. Their criminal enterprise is fucked up with the WhatsApp message that they have, the women threatening the girls to either work or they get beaten up. These dudes are definitely going to jail. The question is just how long. The question is how long.
And who are they taking with them?
You guys remember when they first came out, they said, oh, this shit gonna go away, they're gonna be free in no time. 2 to 3 years later.
Back. All right.
There's just more charges.
Yup.
This is not gonna go away. They're not getting out of this unless they run away from Romania somehow and escape, which I don't think they can because they're under surveillance all the time. It's over for these guys. They just wasted a bit of time before they go in for good. And you know, when they go in, what I'll say, good riddance. We kept dangerous men off the streets, and that's always a good thing for the community.
Period.
No.
All right, that's why.
Wow, this is horrible. I didn't know it was this bad. Jesus Christ. I'm surprised these clips haven't gone more viral sooner because I don't recall ever seeing anything like this. If I have, please correct me if I'm wrong. If I did, I'm sure I talked about how disgusting it was at the moment, but I can't recall hearing them say these things specifically and that they were sleeping with fucking 15, 16-year-olds. That's so sick. They deserve whatever is coming to them. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!